If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in, come in. Hi, this is Marilyn Price, and I am about to tell you a story by Shel Silverstein, who also wrote that poem. We're going to end with a poem as well, but I think that that invitation to be a dreamer, a schemer, is the best poem I know. Well, I'd probably say that before. So this story is about a tree. And if you watched the last 3 of these shows from the Mentor Project, then you know we are doing a trilogy of stories, and this one could not be excluded. It was written in 1950 by Shel Silverstein, a Chicago native, who wrote magical poems for kids, one of the most famous kids' poetry book called Where the Sidewalk Ends. Then he wrote Lafcadio the Lion. He wrote A Giraffe and a Half. He wrote The Giving Tree and a myriad of others, as I've said. So the part today of the boy, I have to go get him because he's taking a nap under the tree, will be played by the boy. So let us take down this magic book and start with the story. You will note a few times during the story that we will change clothes for the boy. He has a dresser, a personal dresser, that would be myself. And would you like to come out from behind the tree and meet the audience before you get into your working garb? This is boy. Yes, he is boy. And he has a very strong and loving relationship with the tree. And that's our story for today. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come and play. He would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. I am king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And then they would play hide and seek. Your turn. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much, and the tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older, and the tree was often alone. When one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Oh, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples, please, and play in my shade and be happy." And the boy said, "I'm too big to climb and play. I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me money?" The tree said, "I'm sorry, but I have no money, only leaves and apples. Here, boy, why don't you take my apples and sell them?" And the boy did. He went into the city and he sold the apples, and he was happy for a while. But the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away from a very long time, and the tree was sad. Then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. "Come," said the tree, "climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I'm too busy. I want a house. Can you give me a house? I want a wife and I want a family." "I have no house. The forest is my house." "But you can cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." So the boy cut off the branches and went away to build a house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a very long time. And when he came back, the tree was happy that she could hardly speak. The tree said, "Come, boy, come and play. I'm too old to play. I want a boat that will take me far from here. Can you give me a boat that will take me far from here?" And the tree said, "Cut down my trunk and make a boat." And the boy did. He cut down the trunk and he made a boat. And the tree sailed away, and the tree was happy. After a very long time, the boy came back, and the tree said, "Boy, boy, I have nothing to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak to chew apples. My branches are gone. You cannot swing on them. I'm too old to swing on branches. My trunk is gone. You cannot climb. I'm too tired to climb. I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump, and I am sorry." "I don't need very much any more," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself as much as she could, "an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit and rest." And the boy did, and the tree was happy. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. We on the Mentor Project are going to end with this much beloved poem, another thing for our trilogy. Let me move the tree, it gets in the way. It's called Treehouse. A treehouse, a secret you and me house. A high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house. Be sure and wipe your feet house. It's not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. Thank you, Shel Silverstein, for your poetry and for your stories of wisdom and learning. And as for me, I am going to sit on the trunk of the tree, and I will be happy. Thanks for tuning in to the Mentor Project. This is Marilyn Price.